While you were in the bathroom, we got the boulette addicted to crack, so...
For fun.
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a Stumble Quest.
Last time on Stumble Quest, through swift action on the gang's part, the boulette is incapacitated.
I thought you were going to say that Oswalt coughs up blood as his action.
I have another action. I cough up blood.
Bonus action, I cough up some blood.
Yeah, so Oswalt walks to the tree line and like leans up against. He's like got his hand on a tree and he's just like, oh.
From the shadows of the tree line, you just hear Brix's voice. It's not dead, just so you know. You fucking idiot.
Oswalt goes, ah.
What, from the surprise of hearing Brix's voice?
Yeah, I don't think he saw her.
Fair enough.
Is this the kind of point where it's like the horse is down, you just gotta finish the job kind of thing?
But do we have to kill it?
Well, here's the thing. Boulettes are, historically known to be very, very tough and hardy creatures. Like, they can survive a lot, but also it is looking tremendously bad. Like, it's wounded all over, and also just the type of
It's
wounds
gonna die,
it's
isn't
it have been inflicted. Well, actually, you know what?
When
Like, I'm wondering what is kinder to do, to like leave it here, to see if it recovers, or to kill it.
Can I talk to it? Knack walks over to it and he looks really, really upset about all of this. He's just like, did that really need to happen? Like, come on, man. Talking to the thing, not
to the thing.
Not any of us. And he just feels like all of this was extremely unnecessary. I don't know if I can talk to it. It's a magical beast. Like, I don't think that my spells. I don't think that count.
No, I don't think so.
I don't believe so. It doesn't matter anyway because it's not conscious, so it wouldn't be able to respond.
Yeah.
But you can roll like a survival to see if it would be able to live.
If we let it live, it might just come back for us, but also...
Is it smart enough to hold a grudge?
No, I don't think so. It's dumb like an animal.
But also, it is heavily wounded, and there is a village of innocent people not that far away. My biggest concern is that it's going to head after them because they are easy targets now, if it manages to get up. And
also, just in general, an animal this wounded is just probably not going to make it unless we
That's what I'm wondering.
intentionally heal it. So I think Knack is just going to put it out of its misery.
Okay.
It just feels like the most humane thing to do. It must have been bad. Like, I don't know. Surviving out here must have been bad for it to come after all of us like that. But, like, I don't know. Maybe he just thought he had the jump on us.
Yeah.
Are you rolling to... Do
you want me to roll for it?
Well, no, I'm asking. Like, I said that you could roll a survival to see, like...
Yeah, I'll survival.
What its odds are, or to glean any information of any kind, or...
I'm gonna roll a survival.
You could
anyway, just to get more information out of this situation. Yeah,
sure.
28 to survival.
You are able to tell, just looking at this thing, even in its current state, that like it wasn't having any troubles before, insofar as finding food or anything. Like this was a perfectly healthy creature. And based on its behavior and the fact that like it could have been hunting whatever it wanted, clearly, it seems like it was purposely agitated.
I see. Probably a defense mechanism of the Druid Glade. If I'm to make a guess.
That's a pretty fair guess, I think.
Or he was summoned.
I mean, obviously you wouldn't be able to tell that from just the thing, but yeah.
He might have also just been summoned. We might be being watched. And there might be a druid summoning creatures on us. Although there was evidence that it was around for a while. Anyway, we could heal it, but again, yeah, it would probably... How far away is the village at this point?
I mean, you guys have been walking for a good while. It's not like been a full day or anything, but it's like been I want to say a few hours. It's not super close. It would be kind of out of its way to try and go and... But
if I healed this thing, like I'm kind of 50-50 here. I'm like, I could put it out of its misery because that's humane, and any like I don't know outdoorsman, any druid or ranger would probably do the same. I just don't want it to immediately fucking get up and kill Oswalt, like like in an instant.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about.
I just I don't know. Out of character, I feel like this could easily be a test to see what we would do when confronted with this like moral quandary. And I feel like I don't know what the fuck do you want from me, bro? Like I'm hurting.
Knack just saying that out loud. It's like, I don't know what the fuck you want from me, bro. Like
you always do. These bitches are always putting the trauma on you, dude. Like you can't. Like I don't know what to say. I'm leaning towards I want to heal it, to be honest, but I don't know.
I mean, at the very least, Oswalt isn't in direct smashing range, but
I'll just I can heal Oswalt too. Like I can do both.
I was gonna say Oswald's leaning up against a tree, looking like Ed at the end of Shaun of the Dead.
Oswalt, come here. You don't gotta suffer anymore. Come here.
He's just like, I'm not getting close to that thing again.
Just come here. I'm not gonna do anything to it.
Brix has some bandages. She's gonna start bandaging his legs.
How long does this thing have based on my survival check? If I heal Oswalt, is he gonna hit 0 HP like instantly and just die?
This thing, there's like the slimmest chance that it could survive on its own. Like we're talking like 1 in 1,000. Most likely, though, if you left it, then it would probably die within 24 hours.
Yeah, it's not one or the other. I can do both. I'm going to heal Oswalt first, though. He's hurting. He's just sitting here hurting, waiting for his turn. Homie, come here.
I have a healing potion of Cure Moderate. Healing potion.
Okay.
I can do that.
You want to chug it? You want to chug it and I can take care of the rest?
Sure.
Because I don't got to waste my, 5th level spell.
Yeah, I have...
chug that Dayquil?
I have healing potion ×3, and then I have Cure Moderate 3. I don't know if those are supposed to be the same thing.
Wait, sorry, what was it?
I have a healing potion ×3, and then Cure Moderate. I don't know if that...
The healing potion ×3 is probably Cure Light, if I were to guess.
Yeah.
Because that's quite a few to have.
All right, I'll drink that shit. Glug, glug, glug. How much do I heal?
2d8 plus 3.
The weak one or the better one?
That's the gooder one.
The gooder.
7, 8.
Ooh, that's nice.
So that's
15,
18 in total.
That's pretty good.
Well, that's not bad.
I'll handle
better.
the rest. All right, I'm 50-50 on this, guys, but I kind of don't want to just. I don't know. I kind of want to heal it. I just think that all of this was unnecessary. But if I do it...
I, the player, understand Knack's moral quandary. Honestly think Knack should heal this thing enough to at least let it escape.
Have a chance of survival. Yeah.
Brix, however, is like, nah, kill the thing. If you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. I got the knife.
If you heal it and it's still compelled to attack us...
I'm going to... If I heal it, I'm not going to, give him all of his health back. I'm going to give him enough that he has a fighting chance to be okay.
Enough to tuck tail and run sort of thing?
Yeah. Enough to know, hey, we could do that again if we wanted to. We could we could beat you up.
Also consider it is presently unconscious. Just because it's healed doesn't mean that it wakes up.
Okay, that's
You
fair
know?
too. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it was gonna work, but also like, I just feel like there is possibly a chance that he didn't do this of his own volition. Like he might have been commanded to do this, and in that case, I don't think he deserves to die. So I'm going to use a cure like moderate wounds. Maybe he's an animal. He doesn't have like healing potions.
I mean, that's true.
If I bring him back to like 10 HP and like a bear rolls up on him and slaps him, like I don't know, you know, that's stupid. But
Well,
nah, he's a big guy.
If he's
He'll be
healthy
fine.
enough to get back underground,
He might get infected.
know?
This is D&D. People don't get infected. You know, like people. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about this. Like animals. Like if an animal breaks its leg in the wild, it's fucking cooked because it's gonna get infected and shit. But this is D&D. He's a magical beast.
He's a
He's a fucking
beast.
magical beast. I'm gonna cure moderate wounds. I'm gonna give him a little better. I'm gonna give him a little bit of the primo, just a little bit of the primo, not the whole primo. Yeah. So that's 2d8 plus my level, I think.
yeah, your caster level. I think. Yeah.
I think that's true. Sorry.
Maximum plus 10.
See, I rolled shit too, so you know.
Well, great.
He gets 16 health back.
He basically gets the good stuff in that it feels real good, but really it's there's no actual bonuses or anything because you rolled like shit.
It's the taste.
Yeah.
I'm like a pusher. I'm giving him a little bit of taste, and if he wants more, he's got to come back.
That's so fucked up. I was gonna say it's like fine dining, like it's like a really good meal, but it's just like a one bite.
Yeah.
No, I gave him a little crack so that if he wants more, he's got to come back for more crack.
That's so fucked.
Congrats, creature. You're addicted now.
Hey, congrats! You're addicted to crack. How do you feel, buddy?
Like, I want more crack.
What?
Wait, what?
I feel like I want more crack.
Oh my god.
Imagine like your vision's blurry and it's coming back and like there's someone standing over you. Congratulations, you're addicted to crack. How do you feel?
Like, I want more crack. Give me the crack.
Huh?
All right. Well, the bullet looks much better than it did. But
Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's peace out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Is there any sign on him that he's been like tampered with, or
Yeah, has this creature been charmed or something?
does he have like a collar?
Can you...
Did we just attack someone's pet?
I think so, but
It
Fuck.
did get sicked on us, so we'll see.
collar or anything.
It's got this massive hula
Did we
hoop for a-
attack it or did it attack us? Because I'm pretty sure it came at us.
It attacked us.
He
yeah.
came at us.
Yeah.
It attacked us first.
He's got a giant collar with like a tag that
with a tag that says like Snuggles on it or something.
No, don't. That's fucked up.
Snuggles the bullet.
Yeah.
Yes, Snuggles the death dealer.
This thing is fucking gigantic.
We got the bullet addicted to crack, so
Oh shit.
It's really fucked up.
We did get this bullet addicted to crack for fun, as an asterisk with an exclamation point at the end.
I would say for fun and profit, but this thing ain't got no money.
No.
He's got a girly pop little cute little addiction, little crack addiction. What?
That's so fucked up.
He just taking crack on the weekends to keep up with the girls at the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep up.
So regarding the bullet, if anybody wants to search it
Yeah, I'd
or
like to.
roll knowledge arcana,
I'd like to see if I can pull any loot or something off of it.
I want something.
If that is that possible?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's lootable, right? Because it's
I mean,
without killing it. No.
you might be able to break off pieces of its like very tough carapace.
But wait,
You know,
don't
I'm good.
touch it. Just leave it.
Does he
leave
need
it
that?
here.
I think he needs that.
I mean,
I think that's kind of like his skin, you know? You want to
Yeah.
take some skin? That's fucked. I mean, it is durable.
yeah.
Listen, if it didn't want me
That's something
snapping
I
off
remember
pieces
you
of its whole exterior,
Oh my God.
it shouldn't have fucking come at us.
I go, Brix, you should have thought of this before I healed him.
Listen, I was really intrigued by the whole getting addicted to crack thing. I wasn't thinking, okay?
Crack?
Crack?
Yeah, you know, that
What?
drug that was introduced by the CIA in the 80s.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Brix, this is another one of your
This is another one of your episodes.
Yeah.
What is she talking about?
She gets this way sometimes.
As if I haven't seen it.
So, Will, you, I assume, come up and examine the bullet close up
Yeah.
to do your knowledge arcana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go closer. Not on his ass.
No.
It's rotten now.
Rotten ass. So you're looking it over, and based on everything that you know, it doesn't seem like it was specifically charmed per se. There's no evidence you can find of any kind that it like was being mind controlled or anything like that.
Okay.
It also doesn't seem like a summoned creature.
Mm.
So if there's any evidence of any magical tampering at all, it's just been of its environment or things around it to kind of steer it or influence its behavior in some way. Basically to piss it off.
Okay.
So can we kill it?
I will relay this information to everybody.
We just healed him.
Yeah, but he's nobody's pet, so like, you know.
She makes slashing motions with Nork.
Brix, I don't think we're going to do that.
Look,
Boo.
if Brix
Put Snork
wants to
away.
kill it, Brix is free to kill it.
Nah, Knack already did the thing where he healed it and stuff. I'll let it go this time with a warning.
That's the spirit? Question mark?
Question mark is right.
It better be in our way.
No,
Whew,
we ain't killing this
that
thing.
sure
All
was
right.
something.
We gotta get the fuck out of here before this thing wakes up.
Yeah,
Okay.
that I agree with.
Speaking of getting the fuck out of here,
I swear to God.
that feeling of being scrutinized
Mm-hmm.
that disappeared shortly before the bullet appeared, that feeling returns for just a moment
It does, doesn't
and
it?
goes away again.
We're being watched.
Yeah.
This bitch was summoned. I'm saying it. I'm fucking calling it. This bitch was summoned.
I mean, it wasn't summoned.
Not like magically.
No,
Anyway.
magically, no.
Nah. Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, I just said that. Was
It got
nobody
one
in
of
the
those
co-
bullet
nobody's
jury
listening to me because
summons.
what am I doing here?
No.
Art
I
just
don't
puts a
remind
hand
you.
on Will's shoulder and goes, now you know how it feels.
Honestly, I was happy just not knowing. I don't even know why I tried anymore. Jesus.
All right, let's get out of here.
It was not summoned.
We're
Yeah.
being watched for sure, like 100%.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. So I assume that you continue on your previous trajectory led by Knack.
Yeah, I hope we don't run into like 7 more of these things.
Me too, man.
Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be funny.
God.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
While we're traveling in these woods, we gotta be mindful of every fucking twig we step on. Like, we gotta not... I don't think
Yeah.
leaving like a trail of bodies through these woods is going to earn us any favors when we arrive at our destination.
Well, I mean, we haven't been doing that. We just got attacked by a random creature.
What if I purposefully step on bugs?
Yeah, it was that bitch's fault 100%, but...
We need to be killing anything unless it comes out.
What if I step on this bug?
Yeah. Stay on a bug. Don't step on a bug, bro. That's a test. That's probably a test. That ladybug.
Probably a task, bro.
Test of my fucking patience.
Hey.
A major test of strength.
Let's go. Next map.
1 second, please.
Next monster. Let's
map,
go.
next
Let's go.
map.
Next monster.
Go.
Let's just fast forward right to the next encounter.
I'm moving. I'm leaving this bitch here sleeping upside down.
Oh,
Upside down.
Yeah, it turned around, so I'm guessing he's EP upside down.
yeah.
He did flip. Yeah. That's cool that you can do that.
Yeah, I wanted to illustrate that it was all good and chill.
Yeah. That looks like a pacified little fella.
What's the marching order here? I assume Knack is leading the way.
I'm going first, yeah.
As you guys are proceeding up that map, you're heading mostly north and kind of trying to avoid having to climb too many of these rocks as you progress. But it kind of starts to become a little bit unavoidable. as you continue up and start heading a little bit more west. As I said before, the weather seems to be getting rapidly colder. A breeze was kicking up, and it was starting to cloud over. It doesn't look like stormy. It's not like bad, but it looks like it's probably going to start snowing at some point very soon.
Yep.
As you continue to walk for the next 2-3 hours, you eventually start reaching much more steep and jagged rock formations, and snow does indeed start to fall.
Brix is gonna tug on Art's, I don't know, jacket, poncho, whatever he's got going on.
I don't want to walk through this anymore.
Uppies.
Uppies.
Yeah, that's fine.
Great.
He'll just like pick Brix up.
She was about to climb him, but yeah. She gets picked up.
Yeah,
She's
I
like,
think that's what gets him, where he's like, I could like not let this happen and then just have it happen, or I could just pick you up and not have little claws poking up my legs. So
yeah. On the plus side, I imagine she's kind of draped over his shoulders, so warm, I guess.
yeah.
As you progress, eventually you start seeing, as I said, more of these tall, jagged rock formations. Now where you find yourselves, ahead of you to the north, there is a river, and to your west, there is the beginnings of a mountain. Knack would recognize this particular river as being one that flows through the glade, or the area surrounding the glade.
Yep.
As you guys are walking, though, at some point, LeDrew chimes in and says, I couldn't find a good time to bring this up. And I know we just went through all that shit with the bullet, and we're trying to find this place, but I just keep thinking about it, and the thing with the ghost on the boat, is that good? Is that normal for you guys?
Define.
He kind of came with the boat.
Because it's kind of
which part?
Yeah.
Well, I mean the whole situation. That feels like, because I don't know, that feels like it's a really big deal to me.
Well,
Ghost has always been in the boat.
Aside from being annoying, he really hasn't done anything.
What's the matter? You never seen a ghost before?
Yeah, you ghost racist.
Well, see, no, that's the thing, is that I have, but it feels like this feels like it might be like a cultural gap or something. Because this feels like it's a big deal, but I don't know. Because it felt like a pretty normal vibe for you guys. I didn't know how to feel about it.
I mean, it's not the first time that we'd seen. I do think it was a bigger deal the first time we saw the ghost.
He's a homie now.
It just kind of had to become normal.
Yeah,
I think
you can't get him out of the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't get him out of the boat unless we help him move on.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I could get him out of the boat, but you guys got upset when I brought that up last time.
Yes, no, we've decided it wouldn't be a great response to forcibly remove him from the boat. So,
It's just a ghost.
Well, I mean, I guess so.
Just treat him like a guy, like he's just some guy. Like he doesn't want to be treated like it's a weird thing,
There's people here, that any given time there's skeletons walking around.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. This is an ancestral spirit, right? This is an important.
Undead is undead. What's the problem?
We're helping him to complete his earthly duties and move on to the afterlife.
That's great. No, I'm on board with that. That's not what it's just like. It just felt like.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying. It felt like it was a big deal, and you guys just treated him like he was some guy.
We met him like
100 episodes ago.
You get over
really
it.
Obnoxious. So honestly, the whole "oh, you are a ghost" thing fades away quite quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
Don't look at it like that. You gotta treat him like he's just some guy.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, the underlying issue is that most things don't feel like a big deal anymore. So,
yeah, that's probably more accurate.
Power scaling.
At this point, a ghost shows up, and I'm like, of course.
Yeah.
There would be a ghost.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Honestly, if there wasn't a ghost, it would be more shocking.
Yeah.
Basically, I personally, I can't speak for the rest of the homies, but like I just expect the worst, craziest shit at all times.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. The guy we've known from the beginning turned out to be another guy, and then the first guy was actually just dead.
We're kind of like...
That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Fixed Top Burger?
Yeah.
See
like
what?
out of character. You know that zombie guy and like Steve is like Naruto running beside their car. He's just like, oh, you would pull some bullshit like this. Oh, you would do some shit like this. Like I feel like that's us with Jett at this point.
Yeah.
Like springing shit on us. It's like, oh, you would do some bullshit like this, wouldn't you?
I mean, I historically have been doing bullshit like this, so
yeah,
that's
yes.
I mean, not unfounded, so that's fine. Yeah, no. Libra is like he understands and accepts the things that you're saying. It's just like I don't know. There's some disconnect here about how he's approaching thinking about ghosts, and he's like, I guess I don't know. I guess so.
You're being really aggro right now, man. Like, I'm just
what the fuck? I didn't do anything.
You're being really confrontational right now. I don't know what's the big deal. I
Has
really don't
your
get
lust for murder not been satiated with the big guy back there?
I don't know what to say now. I'll drop it. I'm sorry.
No, okay, no. Now I feel bad. No, don't do that. I want to understand what you mean.
I think this is a reasonable, to be very clearly, right? I think your reaction to this is very reasonable.
Nah, he whack.
It's just, we've been in this situation for so long that I mean, it's still relatively new, but for so long that it's just kind of like that now, you know?
Yeah. No, I get it. It's just like where I come from. It's like spirits are a really big deal, and anytime there's like an actual like a ghost of somebody that sticks around for some reason, for whatever reason, that's the entire focal point of the whole community until they move on. So I don't know. Well, it was just kind of
we can't fix this fucking boat any faster.
Yeah, we already got a guy.
Knack thinks about that for a second, and he's like, "No, you're kind of right. Like, are we just jaded? Like, is there something wrong with us?"
Oswalt quietly goes,
"I think
yes.
I get it."
No, I mean,
should we be trying harder to help him? You know?
Might be that. I don't know. It's just I think it might just be a cultural divide. I think this might just be a thing.
Listen, I think we needed this push, you know.
Also, I feel like maybe this is a moot point. We're like really far away from the boat now. What are we supposed to do here? Send him good vibes, thoughts, and prayers. Like what?
I love that we're just getting into this argument about some shit, like this shit from like way back on the boat, like in the middle of the woods. But
I mean, this is why this stuff's not a big deal anymore. I mean, what are we gonna do? Spend more time trying to help the ghost fix his magical fucking flying boat? No. Instead, we have to go look for our friend Knack's fucking murder nature wizards who are gonna probably beat us up, and it's just fucking Tuesday.
Gotta beat you up.
Keep your voice down about that.
It's like Breeze could beat you up right now.
You do not want to call them murder wizards, all right? Like, that's crazy. Listen, I think I'm actually on his side. I pointed at Libra. Like, I think he's right. I think we need to be treating this like it is a bigger deal than it is. Like, I think we're just jaded.
I hope for everyone's like well-being that we are marching and moving while we're having this conversation.
No, we are stopped. No, we are fully stopped, standing around.
Knack has now stopped.
We're all bickering over each other
Because like I can definitely tolerate this conversation as long as I am advancing towards like
all right,
our goal. But otherwise, I think I will go postal. So that's fine.
Yeah. Walk and talk, guys. Walk and talk. All right, we start moving.
Please continue.
Oh my god. I do like the idea of us like having the conversation and like slowing down, and Will just ends up drifting
getting
forward.
really mad.
Yeah, Will's
Guys!
just like, no. We're still moving.
I simply don't care about any of this shit. Let's go.
Just no. Yeah.
All right, we'll walk and talk.
Crazy people in fighting. Yes, another Tuesday.
You know, maybe we should just sit down when we get back in like 1 week from now. In a few days, like 1 week from now, when we get back to the boat and all of this is over, we sit down and we figure the shit out. We have to. We help this guy.
What if when we come back, Scaff already has it figured out and the ghost is gone and you've put all this time and effort and thinking energy into fixing things? I'm just saying, like, there's literally nothing we can do about it right now. And
not right now. I just mean when we get back.
Yeah, but this fucking guy over here is talking about stuff that we can't control, and Brix like gestures towards Libra. and like literally, we're so far away from the boat, we might as well be in the middle of Mondin again. I'm just saying, he's bringing up shit that we can't control right now.
Yeah,
I think he's trying to divide us.
And if the ghost is such a big
when we
deal,
get back to we stop again. When we get back to the boat, we sit down and if Cal comes knocking, if Cal comes around, we just say fuck off. Like we're fixing the fucking boat, and we fix the boat and we get that out of the way, and then he can move on to the.
What if there is no fix of the boat? What if this guy's just an asshole? What if he's not even the guy who did the boat thing? What if he's just he was like a guy who swabbed the poop deck and he swabbed too hard and he died, and he's like, now I'm the captain.
I'm saying we've made measurable progress on fixing the fucking boat. What more do you want us to do right now? Also, if this is such a big goddamn deal, I can kill the ghost. Reminder.
No, it's literally a win-win. It's a win-win. We get a flying boat and he fucks off. Like, what's like...
But again, there's no guarantee that's going to happen. I'm just saying, we can fix the boat all we want. And he's like, but you did put the on it.
We haven't been trying.
I've been trying.
We've been having... We have not been trying. No. We have not been trying.
I can't pass on until you lower this boat, put rims on it, or some shit like that.
Art has been doing this the whole time.
Listen, I've barely cared about this until now, and what I'm saying is that's us, you know, the royal we.
Okay, Art has actively tried to fix the boat with Scaff. Oswalt has assisted them. I just feel like Knack has missed all this because Knack's been freaking out in the bottom of the boat, as Knack tends to do.
We've been talking to him. We talked to him. What, you just talked to the guy and you think I did my job?
How far away is Will right now? Because Will just keeps walking away.
Yeah, I while y'all were shouting at each other, I quietly slid my character further up on the map.
Yeah. And it really crashed me up.
That's my contribution.
Like, literally, yeah, we're up here. Literally have been like...
Walk and talk.
Actively... I've been trying to figure out the mechanisms behind this boat. We have Scaff so that someone else can be trying to figure out the mechanisms behind this boat.
Oh yeah, that guy. I forgot about that. Never mind. He can help us.
You totally.
You don't fucking listen to me. I already talked about the little guy.
You haven't been looking at the boat. I've been looking at the boat. And the one time we made measurable progress, all of you told me that I put you in danger for no reason.
Am I dead? I feel like I'm dead. Nobody's listening to me.
Did I get killed by the bullet?
Am I in hell? Is this hell?
We need to do when we get back. We need to do some practice runs. Maybe I just need to care more. You know what? I mean, I just.
We need to do practice.
Oswalt turns to Art and goes,
"Am I the problem?
Hey, remember that time I flew the boat that you helped fix up?"
Yes, I do.
Why isn't that good enough for the ghost? What's his fucking deal? Why isn't he God? I hate this.
When we get back, I'll be more hands-on with this, and we'll get this sorted. We could have had a flying boat by now.
Oswalt kicks a tree.
Instead, we're fighting bullets in the woods.
Art looks like he's about to have an aneurysm and stops. And goes, yeah, that's fine. I
could care more.
We're all in agreement. Let's keep going.
I still feel like I'm being completely ignored. I'm just going to start stealing stuff from you guys because apparently I can just do that now because nobody paid attention to me.
I'm sorry, Brix. What was it that you were saying?
Nothing.
She tries to take your scarf.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
I do like the idea that you're in Art's big coat so nobody could hear you.
Yeah.
Or she's just like yelling
you're
into his parka or something so nobody could hear her.
You're sitting baby Bjorn. So the only one who could have heard you was Art, but Art was fucking livid.
That's so funny.
Oh
my god. Holy shit. Oh.
Anyway, we're walking. We're walking.
Anyway, so you find yourselves very close to the bank of this river that as Knack recalls, goes through the area that the glade is in. Which means that basically straight west of here is where you would remember the glade being.
I relay this information to the group. I say, if we just follow this river, it takes us directly to the glade.
All right.
So let's should we cross over to the other side so we have better footing?
Will we? Do we have to go west?
Well, it's a rocky cliff to our left, I think.
Okay. We will have to cross it then.
The rocky cliff to the west is climbable. And from up there, I mean, in theory you would be able to see the glade.
Oh, we could actually climb that, could we?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could absolutely climb it. You could try to cross the river.
It looks actually more dangerous.
I was about to say
probably some fuck-ass monster in there,
It's not a slow river.
Okay,
At least at this point. At this part of the river, it's not slow.
Let's climb.
It's also cold.
I thought it was cold. It was taller than it looks. I guess it's just like a flat sort of...
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it does get pretty tall, but it's climbable. You guys can get up there. But I will need to get climb checks, yes.
Oh, God. Fuck.
But you...
Me?
You have spider climb.
I do. I will have to do it because my athleticism is...
Art can just fly.
I mean, Art can, walk a little bit above the ground the whole time.
I'm being carried like a baby, so...
Yeah, you're in my baby Bjorn, so you're good.
I rolled an 8 for my climb.
How high up is it?
The tallest point up here, this pale part, is 55 feet up.
Somebody get this guy some oatmeal cookies and orange juice. Like, he is low on platelets. It is bad.
Is this
for real?
Is this like the middle gray area? Not like, is that also sloped?
Okay, so it's only the parts that are directly next to the next level that are sloped. There are flat surfaces that you can walk on. So like,
what's this?
This has a little bit of a flat surface, and then this bit is jagged and rough. This is sloped here. This part is flat. This is flat. This is sloped.
How high up is this?
That is 30 feet up.
Okay. I'm gonna jump.
Boing.
Yeah. I get a 35.
You spring joyously into the air.
Oh.
And land upon the stone ledge there.
Okay.
Boing.
I'm gonna cast Spider Walk.
Okay.
Yes. So Will looks at the
Will
at the
go.
cliffs is like, ugh. And it just readies a spell and presses his hand against his own chest. And a set wooden spider like sprout from his back. Kind of like Doc Ock.
Fucking sick.
That's sick
It's
as
the
fuck,
closest
dude.
I can describe. It gets to climbing.
Does Art make any noise when he does this wind walk stuff? Like, is there a little rush of air or anything?
I don't think so. I think it's literally as if he is just walking on the air particles. Like, he's not creating a cushion. He can just choose to walk on air.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
And I think at the level he's at, too, he could theoretically just, like, walk up a staircase of air on, like, a flat field. So he can effectively fly. It's just in the form of walking.
Mm-hmm.
And if he loses concentration, he would fall immediately.
Great.
Oh, well then.
I mean, I believe, right?
Lose your concentration, eh? Wait, I'm also here. Never mind.
Is anyone in the party gonna, like, have trouble climbing this thing?
Well, Oswalt
Just
got
Oswalt,
an 8.
who rolled very poorly. Yeah.
Okay, because, I mean, I don't think anything stops me from casting Spider Walk on someone else.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it says touch and 1 creature per creature touch.
You've casted it on me before.
Right?
Yeah.
Should I do that again?
Yes.
Right. If you ask nicely.
Please.
Socks, seeing the direction everybody is going, teleports up to the top.
Oh, well, that fixes that.
Since I see, I look at Oswald and I see him scrambling up like a cat that can grab nothing. He has no purchase. It's just kind of dry scratching of fingers on rock. I'll walk up to him and I'll say, "Hey, Oswald, do you need a hand with that?"
Oh yeah, please, God, please.
Okay, I ready another spell and I touch Oswald's shoulder and I'll cast Spider Walk on him. So you get to choose what your spider legs look like, I guess.
Ooh, they look like
for you.
Metacarpals, just like big bone fingers.
Oh, big bonies.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, big fingers.
That could be cool.
Well,
it's the Gravefingers.
Finally.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah? All right.
Big bone fingers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool.
All right.
I'm going to actually hop back down to shrink honey.
Oh.
Or just shrink honey before I go up.
For the record, I know that spider walk is just a thing that lets you actually just walk on anything. I know you don't actually need to sprout spider legs. This is just how Will casts it. So you will always have a set of spider legs on your back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's just how it is for him.
Listen, if somebody has a problem with it, they don't get the spell cast on them. Fuck them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't be picky. I'm just magic on you. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Honey could probably climb up just fine by himself.
I'm sure. Why not? Yeah. You got those big claws, right?
Yeah.
Can you not climb good?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right.
You just need to roll for him. It's a strong check.
Strong check.
I assume Honey's good at those.
Yep.
He should be.
Oh, I got a bad roll.
Vil?
Great.
13?
Okay, Honey wouldn't be able to make it all the way up to the top there where everybody else got to. But he could make it up to where Knack is.
Okay, yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go, buddy. Sure you don't want me to shrink you?
Oh.
Make you tiny? Okay. Knack is still mad. Knack is still mad. Just he's all wound up from that fight that we had.
The fight with the boulette or the fight with your teammates?
The argument.
Okay.
The argument. Yeah, he can't stop thinking about it. He's like, he's all grumpy.
I can't believe you've all been like this, is what's going through Knack's brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knack is in the wrong, by the way. I know
100%. But it's hilarious.
Can I get you to roll one more climb for Honey? Or if you want to shrink him and jump with him?
Of course. 18.
Okay. Honey is all good.
Honey good.
And now Knack just has to spring his way up.
29.
Yeah, again, joyously spring into the air.
He boing.
Okay, so from up here, looking across to the west, well, maybe not at Knack's current vantage point, there is a rock in the way, but if you climb up that 5-foot rock, which is no issue, you would be able to see the glade. There's a little bit of a giant rose bush poking up above the rocks.
Even in this weather?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, wait, is it just like thorns and brambles and stuff? Or are there like...
you would be able to see... Well, okay, here's the thing. Knack can see this. You know, trees and things in the surrounding area. Nobody else can see this.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
from here.
Some spell.
Mm-hmm. In the distance, in some ways off, you can see a little bit of the treetops and like a little bit of flower petals off in the distance. They kind of just look like colored specks this far out. But this is only visible to, well, I guess Honey as well. Knack and Honey.
This has to be a spell so that nobody else but druids can see it.
Knack gets like a wave of nostalgia, but also the impending fear of having to deal with confrontation and responsibility. He's been kind of building up this confidence in himself over the last while, you know, he's like weird and crazy. Like he's crazier because he's become emboldened in a way. Like he's kind of like found a comfortability in the group that he didn't really have before. And as he approaches the glade, sheepishness comes back. Like it's like he's scared and he feels small.
Aww.
And so I figured he would bundle up in his little ghillie suit thing. We call it a ghillie suit, but it's not. It's just like, it's like this cloak of leaves that he just kind of wraps around himself again and pulls his mask back down. So I figured that's where he's at, walking up to the glade. He's just like, there it is.
That's fair.
You guys see it? There it is, guys.
There's what?
The glade.
There, what is? So, what do we see then?
Right there, that thing, the bush.
You just see a continuation of this mountain.
There's nothing there.
What are you talking about?
What?
More mountain.
That
Nothing.
You don't see the bush?
No. The bush?
Can't miss it.
What's
Okay.
it look like?
Okay. Knack puts it together. All right, I see. Don't worry about it.
Either I am now becoming schizophrenic, or this is a spell. Either thing.
Clearly, what's happening here is there's some sort of illusion spell cast on the glade to keep others from seeing it. I just never knew because it probably doesn't affect me.
Are we sure that Knack isn't just messing with us because he's still pissed because we yelled at him?
I'm not mad at you guys. Like throws his arms down in like anger. I'm not mad. Okay.
Try telling that to your tone.
No,
of
it's
voice.
right there. It's right there. It's right. You'll see. You'll see.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have to guide us, but there's nothing there.
Come on, guys. Let's
Come
Come on. Knack bounds forward.
Careful, don't fall off the fucking cliff, Jesus.
Oh! Yeah, it's like slipping. Oh.
Okay. As you get closer, it's like the wind is starting to pick up. There's more snow falling, blowing against your progression.
Foreboding.
Mm-hmm.
Brix is doing that scrungly cat face thing when their faces get hit with wind.
It's heckin' windy.
This was at my back last time and it felt great. This sucks.
You know, I bet it does.
It's less foreboding when you're leaving.
It's almost welcoming, really.
Welcoming
1 second.
when you're leaving?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It makes sense. It's a druid thing.
Encouraging. It's encouraging when you're leaving.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like a little
what I meant.
pat on the butt.
I like the other one better.
Yeah.
No, not that one.
It's welcoming you to leave. Saying, please get out of my house.
Get the fuck out.
Okay.
Okay.
So, following Knack's lead, you progress west over top rocky cliffs. All the while, a growing sense of being watched and being judged comes over you.
Oh boy.
At some point, the party realizes that as you've been walking, Knack has vanished.
Oh. Yeah, you would do some bullshit like this. You would.
You fucking stole him.
Oh, you would do some shit like this.
Knack, can you hear us? Can he hear us?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Right.
I think they gone plucked me. Oh, honey too.
Those goddamn murder wizards are up to it again.
We probably shouldn't.
Maybe that's why they took him, because they said they were murder wizards.
Art gives the little, like, cut it motion as if they can't see us.
I like to imagine that it happened in one frame without any animation to it. It's just like, come on, guys, let's go. And then,
Yeah, like he just stopped rendering.
Yeah, he's gone instantly.
Yeah.
Is Honey
that's
gone
not far
too?
from the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, Honey's gone too.
Wow, okay.
Right,
What-
okay,
what-
so...
We
Hold on.
can't see the glade, so it's not like we can even find it to go look for him.
No.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. Do any of us have anything to dispel Illusion seems like a weak word. A magical barrier?
I
perhaps?
can't dispel anything like this, but I can see it with magic eyes.
It might be worth trying.
I have dispel magic, but I feel like I need a target.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard when the magic is no see.
I'm going to dispel this forest.
No.
The whole forest disappears.
It's a good guess that whatever's hiding the glade would be an illusion spell.
I mean, that seems like a pretty reasonable conclusion to draw.
Yeah.
Because I have a spell. I have see and like the unseen, but it doesn't work for illusions. It works for other stuff. It works for invisible objects or beings, as well as ethereal stuff.
I see.
And you can see visible, invisible, and ethereal. Like you can just not illusion.
Can I use detect magic and just see what Brix sees?
You can, yes.
And?
After casting detect magic, Brix doesn't see anything looking to the west, but looking back east, there would just be a sort of shimmery veil in between where you just came from and where you are now. Doesn't indicate a whole lot, but it's there.
I can cast this shit, but I don't think I'm going to see anything.
Brix is going to kind of rub her eyes and then cast the spell and look around, and she's going to point in that direction and just,
well, there's something going on over there. I don't.
And you know when cat's eyes kind of catch light at just the right angle and they kind of glow? That's what she's got going on, you know?
That's pretty cool. Okay, so what's the plan? You are now alerted to something just east of, well, I mean, where you just came from, basically.
Oswald's going to walk over to where Brix pointed and just see if he notices anything.
Yeah. I guess we can follow the shimmer.
Okay. If people are stepping back in that direction, then you quickly find yourselves where you just were. Nothing seems to have happened, really. You just walk a little bit, and you don't feel any sort of sensation. There's no portal that opens up or anything. You just are walking along this mountainous path.
But this is where Brix saw the magic.
But now, as soon as you get back to this area, if Brix is still facing east, Brix doesn't see anything and sees it facing west.
So some kind of barrier, then, that only allows certain beings to cross.
Indeed.
That seems to be...
Well, we can't do a damn thing about that. What do we do about that? Do you have to spell anything?
Guess there's no way we could call Knack back and then hold his hand or something. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody has message, yeah?
Yeah.
Art has message. He could try messaging Knack.
I don't know where I am.
Art will try and message Knack and say, "Are you okay? We may need you to pass through the barrier." And he'll wait for a response.
So, Knack, while you were walking along the path, as you were following the path towards the glade, you end up making it there just fine.
Oh.
And in this little space, the terrible weather, or the weather that is brewing up in the mountains, seems completely absent. It's nice and temperate here in the glade.
Wow.
Did I walk here? Or did I instant transmission here?
You just walked here. I mean, at some point you would have realized that the party just kind of seemed to blip out of existence. But yeah, along this mountain path, there is like a divot and a path downwards towards the glade. Meanwhile, the rest of the party seems to have seen nothing but a seamless path along the mountain. But you came down a different path that seems to not be present for them.
I just feel I feel as though I wouldn't have, the second I noticed the party disappear, I wouldn't have continued forward.
I'm not saying that it's like a huge path. It's like there's a very small little section.
It's just a little, okay, yeah. Oh.
So you would have like been walking and come down here and been like, "Hey, what the?"
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. And here we are, guys, the glade. And I turn back. Wait, what? hold on. Are there? So hold on. There's guys around me, right? There's other druids.
Yeah, they are kind of mulling about. One of them his attention is on you. He's exiting this gigantic rose bush and coming down the steps towards Knack.
Well, this is embarrassing.
Meanwhile, Knack would be receiving Art's message.
Okay. I'm fine. Where did you guys go?
Nowhere. We were walking and you vanished.
Knack begins to put things together in his head. Oh, you would do some bullshit like this. Oh, come on. Just step forward. I think if you guys continue on that path, we should meet each other. Hopefully there's probably some sort of bubble between us that's generating this illusion.
There's no path, Knack.
Is it solid?
Absolutely.
Did we actually go back, or did I misunderstand that? Like when we tried to go forward, we ended up where we were before, right?
Well, that was... Okay, so Brix cast Detect Magic and looked back in the direction that you had just come and was like,
yeah,
this is the magic. And then you guys went...
I imagine we're probably like kind of pacing back and forth. Like if we keep going past where we were before, not like
So
we're
there's
just
just a
walking
wall?
along rocks, right?
Yeah.
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 If you touch those rocks, they're tangible, like they're real, like you guys can't penetrate the bubble, the sphere.
I'll touch rock.
This is my bubble theory. I'm on bubble theory right now. I look around at the guys. I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing. I wasn't alone.
Him just talking to himself, yeah, like he arrives in a meeting. It's like, are the rocks real? Can you touch the rocks?
Yeah, I see there's a guy quickly approaching, and I have like one finger up, and I'm like, I'm gonna call right now. Hold on. Yeah. I got the hand up on over my ear. Yeah.
I love that.
One finger up with my hand on my ear. Yeah, hold on. Just trying to triangulate right now. Hold on.
The guy's like, no. Oh, sorry.
Really?
No, absolutely not.
No, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I thought he was going to be friendly about it.
Knack 2, you have returned. You have heeded the call.
Knack turns around and like a cold shiver goes over him. And he just goes, I have returned. I heard your message.
And yet, you bring others. You bring those not welcome to the glade. For what purpose?
Currently, I am a part of a traveling party, and we are collectively on the tail of something of global importance that we think. Anyway, he has like one finger up, and he's trying to sell this idea, but also failing.
Yeah.
We think that we're onto the trail of something big, something that might affect the world, and it's kind of a group effort thing. One of us can't do it without the others. In my travels, hold on, I got to start from the beginning. He's just like he's pacing. He's like, so I left the glade, and I went south, and I met some people. We kind of help each other out. It's called a party, you know.
Have you ever been to one of those?
Shaking his head.
No.
I feel like Knack is explaining this like someone explains being part of a polycule.
Knack is like forced to step up and like be like the focal point of a plot line, and he's just like, fuck I can't get this would be a lot easier if I had Art here to help me with this part.
You could always just turn into a dog and run away.
I'm sure they can help me explain. I just got to wait for them to show up, and he looks back expectantly like they're going to pop into existence any second now. No?
Like I said, they are not welcome in the glade, and so the glade does not appear to them. The path does not appear to them, Knack.
I understand.
And what of your mission? You say you went south. You say you're on some quest. But what of your mission? You were sent out for a purpose.
Yes, I understand that. I joined a guild because I believed that it would help me to extend my search to further locations. By helping the guild, it would take me far and wide. And I figured that at some point on my journey that I would find the Sacred Grove, but I haven't found it yet. But I've found other stuff that I feel that you guys would find quite important. And I kind of figured maybe my friends wouldn't be super welcome here, but I kind of figured we could talk it out.
You wish to talk it out, but your companions, they stink of death, of rot, and not just having to kill to survive, no. It seems to permeate their very souls. What good is there to bringing them here?
Knack squints and he's like, why would they smell like that? Oswalt. You might be thinking of Oswalt. He's a really nice guy. He's very misunderstood. I think you'd like him and his different perspective on things. It might be enlightening, perhaps.
Do they know? Obviously, do they not care that Knack's arm is different now? I wonder. Ooh, right?
They probably.
Hey, hold on.
It's kind of like it's kind of like a curse now. Mm-hmm. I was wondering.
Yeah, Knack is like, I don't know if I'm. Shit. Should have thought about this before.
I was going to bring that up, though. But
yeah,
stumbled right up on
your
them.
Friends, and it's like, actually, would they even be okay with him at this point? Like, this is crazy.
And Knack is using his, one little hand to, inflect, the way he kind of used to do.
His little finger.
Yeah.
This older druid does not seem impressed. Perhaps it was a mistake to send you. I think that these outsiders have poisoned your mind.
I wouldn't call it that. I would say that I've witnessed a lot of different perspectives on life, and I think that the life god is more warm and welcoming than I once thought. And I know these people. I know them very well, as if they were like a new family to me. And I think that their opinions and perspectives on what has happened on this journey would be of value to the Glade. Even if it's hard to warm up to them at first, I think that it is worth listening to them and hearing them on this.
One way or another, I will have to confer with the tree mother.
Yes. Knack lowers his head.
Without saying anything further or even looking in Knack's direction, the one that was speaking to Knack heads back inside of the giant rose bush. And a few of the other druids follow along. One of the druids, before heading back inside, approaches Knack, places one hand on his shoulder and says, "Well, I'm glad you're back," and heads back inside. And this is an older druid that Knack wouldn't have really spent much time with or gotten to know, but would recognize the crocodile mask that they wear.
Oh my goodness, okay. Knack recognizes this guy as one of his fellow acolytes that was, in Knack's opinion, much more capable and deserving of going on the pilgrimage that Knack had wound up going on. So hearing this from him is surprising. But they were on friendly terms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wouldn't have been super close or anything, but they would have been nice enough to each other, I think.
Yeah. Knack looks around to see if there's anyone else that he recognizes. Also, he wonders if this is the point where he should follow. He's looking around, expecting, wondering what to do about this. He knows he's probably going to have to go through the proper channels to get his homies in. But
yeah. So the remaining 3 druids that are here are pretty much pretending that Knack doesn't exist. They are just doing their own work, practicing different spells and things of the like tending to the land just outside of the glade.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Knack like takes a couple like little steps forward while he's like looking up at the glade looming over him. He says, so should I come? Should I follow? Should I wait here? He starts following along.
Yeah, as Knack approaches, some thorny vines come up to block his path. Not aggressively. They come up pretty gently, but they're basically just saying to just chill out and wait where you are.
Knack steps back a little bit, some fear creeping up, where he's like, this is the place I used to call home. Everyone's got like their eyes on me now, and I'm not a lot, like I'm being like treated like I've got to be like interrogated. He's got like this questioning feeling of like, where do I really belong here? Almost like, what have I done? Like, in a way, even though if he was thinking rationally, he would know that like, oh, I love my homies, whatever, we're good. He's like, oh God, he's got like this guilty feeling like, oh, did I really fucked up. I really did something bad, didn't I?
For a few minutes, Knack is left to stew in that kind of feeling until the vines move out of the way and the older druid that you were speaking with before comes back out and walks past Knack. He's got this kind of posture, and he's carrying himself in such a way that he's trying to remain stoic and unbothered. But something is, like, he's definitely, like, irritated. He doesn't, but he's trying to keep that under wraps and not show that. As he walks past, crosses over this little river, and disappears into the woods beyond.
Oh.
Not a word has been said to Knack this entire time during this exchange, or during this little period. Meanwhile, with the rest of the party, you're standing there waiting to hear back or see something happen. And after a little while of waiting, that area that Brix was looking at, that whole section of space seems to like start moving and widening until what Knack had seen before, with the trees poking out and the rose bush, becomes visible to you. So it's like it was kind of displacing you in space before.
Well, that's not concerning.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we're welcome there now, so we can go in.
Yeah, this might be
because we're welcome by Knack.
Knack has been so like overwhelmed with this guilt that he didn't even think to like call back to the group to like let them know what's going on. He's just like, I guess I'll wait.
Yep.
He's full mope mode.
And now you guys are free to approach. Although I can understand if that would be a worrying prospect, considering you just watched reality stretch.
As previously discussed, nothing's a big deal anymore. So.
Fair enough.
Well, hey everybody! Thanks for listening to this new episode of StumbleQuest. Our theme song is Struttin by Louie Zong, with some other music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. And you know what? You love it! This is a bi-weekly podcast, twice a month, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks on May 6th. Till then, catch us at StumbleQuest.com for more information about the show, cast, and characters. We are at StumbleQuest on Blue Sky. And if you're feeling a little sociable, want to join the show's Discord, the link is in the description. 5-star ratings and reviews mean so much, and if you felt like giving us one on iTunes, that would be extremely helpful, and we would thank you for it. If you've already been as kind to do that for us, maybe tell a friend you think would vibe with us. We are also at patreon.com/StumbleQuest. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing through your web browser as opposed to the iOS app, we would appreciate that greatly. And speaking of Patreon, I have so many patrons to thank. So let's get to it. Thank you so much to Andy Animates, Crispy, Eldrasar, Elfheim, Fire Seal, John Bridaham, Kellan, Lemon Wiki, Lorenzo Hall, Mad Hatter Plush Artist, Mr. Peacher, Mike Provenzano, Shaz Hands, Silver, Sleepy Turtle Cat, Striker, The Tommynator, Wiles Paleo, Will the Smoshy, and Mickey. Thank you all so much. Your support helps us bring every new episode right to you. This episode was edited by me, Allie, and you can find me at YouSeeTheHat on most socials. And tune in next time, folks. The Grove's druids become fascinated by Will, but they just don't know why.